and welcome back. If you're new, hello, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. Today is all about September favourites. We're officially into autumn. As I record this, I think we're on day 3 or 4. More likely day 3 of autumn. It's official, people. Kind of gone with a bit of an autumnal look. Oh, speaking of which, there will be a tutorial coming up on this look. But we're all about the favourites today. So I'm going to start with the one lifestyle favourite that I have, which is the Harry Potter Cursed Child book. Dun dun dun! I got this for my birthday in August and I finally got around to reading it this month. It took a few weeks to get me started, but I'm really pleased. It's a really nice read. If you're a Potterhead, you will enjoy this. It feels very simplistic, I guess is the best way. It's a really sort of gentle read. It doesn't require too much brain engagement, but it is just a lovely, lovely read. And if you are a Potterhead, you want to hear more about what has happened since the last Potter film. So you want to kind of go, oh, what's happened? You know, or Potter book, I should say. Find out what's happened in their lives, what the kids are doing, all that kind of jazz. This is just lovely for that. It's kind of just a nice rounding out of story, and just it's a lovely, lovely read. And it was just really nice to relax and enjoy this book when I got the opportunity, and it didn't take long to complete it at all. So if you're interested in the Potter series, definitely read this. It's so nice. I just really enjoyed it. Beware of the cheese though, there is a fair amount of cheese, as there generally is with most of the Potter things. So there's that. On to beauty stuff. First of all, can we talk about my hair? Seriously, look, I am so in love with my hair right now. I can't even express. It is just really nice. I'm loving the sort of dark redness of the roots and then into this pale colour, which was supposed to be a pale purpley lilac shade, but it's come out, you know, kind of pink of itself. No bad thing. And then the roots, which are, or not the roots, but the ends, which are the blue and purple, which have become a bit pastel because they've washed out. Now the roots only happened because this shade actually had lightener in it, which I didn't read on the box properly, so it was my fault. But it's like an intense colour plus lift, so it lifts the colour. So my roots ended up this weird gingery colour, which you would have seen in one of the more recent videos, but it was that kind of gingery colour. And then I was like, well, I can't be doing with it because it's not a proper gingery colour. It's a weird kind of orangey tango shade. So I decided to go dark at the roots, and I'm really pleased. I just love it. Because so when I tie my hair up, I've got these dark reddy roots, and then I've got the fair colour, and then just fabulous. I love it. My hair is gradually coming back to life. I did an oil treatment on it last night where I left the oil in overnight, and it feels a lot better than it has done in a long time. But yes, oils are the way forward, people. I've talked about oils over my blog. If you're interested, go and check them out. But the colour that I used, I actually used Schwarzkopf products. Now the live ones, which are the temporary ones, these sort of fashion colours that you call them, the blues and greens and purples and stuff, I don't know how, I'm just not the biggest fan. They don't tend to hang about my hair very long, so they wash out pretty quickly. But I thought I had some boots points, I thought I'd try them out. And they do wash out like really, really quickly. I have to touch them up regularly, and that's with me washing my hair only about twice a week. So yeah, they're not maybe the best. Arctic Fox look really good, and there's a few others I've used in the past. I will link some videos down below where I've done my hair and you can check them out. But yeah, live ones aren't really good for temporary colour. However, this shade, the permanent colours are a lot better. So the shade that I have in the root is ultraviolet. So this is ultraviolet. I don't have the box for this shade, but if you look, and it's like a lilac, it's supposed to be like a lilac purpley colour. That's the one you're looking for, and mine came out like this pinky toned. And I'd be warned, obviously my hair had been lightened quite a bit, so my hair was very, very light anyway. But the fact that it had lightener in it probably has not helped the current state of it. But I really like the permanent colours. They are really hanging about, and they seem to have done a really good job. Like, they did definitely lighten my hair at the root. I hadn't dyed the roots of my hair at all. I thought it would just be a nice, I was trying to do a wee bit of an overlap situation, and that's how I ended up with lightened roots. So I'm really impressed with the permanent colours. They're a lot better, and I'm just generally loving the contrast at the minute. I definitely feel all the mermaid shades at the minute. So permanent colours, I like. Temporary colours, they're really, really temporary compared to like things like Stargazer and stuff. They're very temporary by comparison. So that is it for the hair talk. on to the beauty things. First, let's talk base. So I have been really enjoying baking my makeup again. Now I forgot about this for ages, and then in recent weeks, don't know what put it in my head again, but I was like, I really need to start baking my face again, like to try and sort out, because the wrinkles under my eyes due to lack of sleep and things were really obvious when I put my makeup on. So I thought, oh, I must get back to that. So concealer wise, I've been using my Flormar. I love this stuff. I have reviewed it, link somewhere. Really enjoy it, and I've dug this out, which I actually used to really not particularly enjoy because it really dries down. It's the 17 Stay Time 18-hour concealer, and I have a really light shade. It's extra fair, so really good for that lightening effect. So I would use the Flormar just in here. I've actually done a wee video, so I use it in around the tear duct where I'm most purple, and then I'm using the 17 under my eye a bit more, the sides of my nose, down my nose, just generally anywhere I want to lighten things. And it just, once I bake it, I also use it on my chin just to, I don't know, I just like the center section lightened. So I use it on my chin a bit as well. And once I have it blended, I use my beauty blender or beauty sponge, whatever you like to call it, from Real Techniques. By the way, this is a fail, but I'll talk about that in a second. Let me finish what I'm saying. Use the concealers, use a damp beauty sponge to blend them in. I then go in with my NYX HD Studio or Photo Finish powder and really cake that on. So I take a fair whack of it on the sponge, pat it on so it almost looks really obvious on the skin, and you leave that. Now I would generally put that on and then do my eye makeup, or I would go get myself a cup of tea, go and check Instagram, give myself a good sort of 5 minutes, sometimes up to 10 minutes if I'm distracted, and leave it there. And then take, I like to use a sort of duo fiber brush, and just a sort of nice fluffy one, and I would sweep away any of the excess, and it just it does such a good job of keeping everything in place, minimal creasing, and it sets your face really well. And obviously throughout the day your skin will continue to warm that and make sure it'll settle right down, so you get rid of any powderiness altogether. But I just have been really enjoying baking my face again. I've generally just been enjoying going more full on with my makeup again anyway. But yes, really enjoying that makeup. The one fail I will mention while I'm here is the Real Techniques beauty sponges. I got a duo pack, and now I've heard loads of people talking about this for months and months, but I have always had good experiences with them. But the latest sponge, it's just, it feels really tough of itself, that it's actually harder to work with, and it feels like it's not doing a good job of helping to spread the product or something. It just doesn't feel as good as the old sponges used to. It's not nearly as nice as they once were. I'm gonna have to investigate other sponges because I'm not really happy with this. It feels like everything sits on the surface and doesn't sort of sit right, and it's just harder work to get your makeup to sit nicely. Not what you need in your beauty sponge. So moving on from the quick feel, we have eyes. I am all about the eyes. I have been absolutely loving this palette. It is the Makeup Revolution Mermaids vs Unicorns. I have done a review on this as well. You can go and check that out. I've recorded this eye look so you can see how I wear it. It's so nice, and in particular, I'm aware it's like mostly summery kind of colours and all that, but this shade in particular is immense. It is just like, seriously people, it is fabulous. It is a really pinky, reddy, purpley kind of fabulous. I've worn it today with the purpley shade next to it, so the darker shade next to it. Obviously the darker shades are fine for autumn, and you can get away with wearing colourful shades in autumn. This is definitely what I would look at it and think is quite autumnal, because it does have a darker feel, that reddy tones, those autumn colours coming through. I think it's perfect for autumn, and for £4, that shade all by itself is totally worth it. I would definitely recommend picking it up. Cannot, just go get it people, seriously, love it. So that is it for beauty favourites. I have a few online favourites of bloggers I just really wanted to share that I love, and I'm gradually finding my online tribe, and I love them very much. So I have 3 people I wanted to mention. Holly, Lindsay and Gemma. Really like them. Holly has been an absolute legend. You have seen her repeatedly in the vlogs. We get on really well. We also have that where we both get really grumpy when we're not fed, so we get hangry together and snipe at each other, and then we're fine again once we've eaten and calmed down. To be fair, it takes me about an hour to recover from being hungry, but it's saying something when you can both be grumpy bums at each other and then you're still fine about it afterwards. And it's not like we've been nasty to each other, it's just like, don't want to be around you, leave me alone. And we're both fine. We both get that we both need space, because I am maybe not always the most approachable person. I need my space every now and then. I tend to get overwhelmed a lot when there's lots of people and I have to do lots of things. I just get swamped and feel entirely overwhelmed and I don't want to be around people, and Holly gets that, and she's just such a sweetheart, and she has been really good. She has introduced me to so many other people and she is just a wee legend. You need to go and check out her blog and her Twitter and all the social media stuff. Lindsay is another Brighton girl that I have a lot of time for. She's such a sweetheart. Her blog is, oh, so Holly's blog is Closing Winter. Lindsay's blog is Fizzy Peaches, which tickles me to no end. Lindsay introduced me to the phrase Womble Boob, and that has made like my months. It makes me laugh. Whenever I'm having a grumpy moment, I think of like that conversation and it makes me chuckle. She is an absolute sweetheart. She's pregnant at the minute and she has a little person coming, a little girl, and she has a, you know, an absolute legend of a dog, Robbie. He rocks and he's getting all protective. He's such a sweetheart. But she's just such a lovely person and somebody I can chat away to and have a cup of tea with, and we're sort of still getting to know each other, but we're still quite friendly, and it's that sort of nice moment. But it's just, she has a really nice blog. It's got travel-y stuff and it's, you know, life stuff and all the good jazz. So definitely check out all her social media things. Holly's blog is got beauty and food and life stuff and all sorts of kind of good jazz. And her cat. And finally Gemma, who I mentioned, she's from Dorkface, which, hello, the name all by itself. Very, very cool. But she is a legend. I've gradually got to know her through Holly, because I'm always a wee bit nervous taking the mick with people, because I have been misinterpreted in the past and it hasn't fared particularly well. So I'm always a wee bit dubious, but Gemma is a legend. She gets it. She is hilarious and she just tickles my fancy. Every now and then I would just feel the need to poke her randomly for no good apart reason, just to see what conversation starts or to see what gif appears, any of that kind of jazz. But those are 3 people you really need to check out. I will leave their social media links down below. Go and check out their blog. Dorkface blog, she's got, again, life stuff, beauty things, and she's an illustrator, so she's got an Etsy shop as well. You need to check that out. I have mentioned her stickers before on Instagram, and she's got prints and things. Go and check them all out. But that is it. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. Thanks a million for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please tell all your friends. And keep your eyes peeled for this look coming up. And I will chat you very soon. Bye! How are we doing, people? I just realised I'm listening to music. Listen to a bit of Soul Sundays. Just recorded a video, got that done, just cleared up